Hello, today is Saturday, 23rd of January 2021. I'm gonna call Byron. How are you doing in ICU? I'm texting. How are you today? Probably going for a walk. Ooh, and then call Kevin. Yo, bro. Oh,
What's happening?
show.
Show?
Cho, Mo, To, Kalo. Remember Byron, the guy? Well, he went for robotic cancer surgery yesterday, successfully, of his kidney. One side has a stone, the other side is cancer.
How old is he?
Older than you. Also,
Older than me?
yeah. Also, Alex told me that his fiance passed the exam and she has her passport. So once immigration opens, she can come to America. She took it in November.
Huh.
What? Have you talked to Toad lately?
Chatted. Hey.
Alright. Looks like you just woke up. What are you gonna do now?
Oh, I've been awake for a while. I just was reading the news, watching TV. I actually just stopped doing that for a sec. Just finding stuff to do around the house.
Okay. Well, you go.
Not really doing anything.
Let me put some squirt of sugar in here. Do you drink Earl tea? Do you drink Earl black tea?
Earl Grey?
Yeah.
That's what I had with breakfast this morning.
I have like a whole box of it. You need to come and get it one day. Let me show you.
I have a whole box and a couple of jars of it.
Yeah, I tried to drink it, but I couldn't. It was kind of killing me. Slowly killing me.
Why is it killing you?
I don't know.
You don't like the flavor?
I know you drink it all the time. That's why I tried it. As I recall, you drink it all the time. I got a little sugar on my finger. It's annoying. All right, here, let me show you.
What brand is it?
Tivana.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I have a box of it. I need you to check them. See? See? See?
Yeah.
Thank you. You
That's,
guys?
Tivana got bought out by Starbucks. I used to go to Tivana in the malls, but Starbucks bought them out and shut all the stores down.
Oh, seriously? That's why they're shut down?
Yeah. So they only sell Tivana in Starbucks. And it's no longer loose leaf tea, it's only in bags.
Yeah, that's sad. Because I have their cans.
Me too.
Many cans. Save the can and you save the cost.
Yeah. Well, I've already refilled them because there's another company that sells tea just like Tivana did in the malls, and I bought their stuff and refilled one of the tins.
Earlier I tried to call Byron on ICU because he called me yesterday after his procedure, his surgery. Well, he didn't pick up the phone this morning. Oh, get this. He was dating some girl in the Philippines. And she went cuckoo on him when he haven't even met her. He was just talking to her on, it's OK Cupid in the Philippines. He was just talking to her for the last 7 months, and then he decided to break up with her because he was going through so much medical stuff. And she was very clingy, and so he broke up with her. And guess what she did?
No idea.
She committed suicide.
Well, that's cuckoo.
It was her second time, too. And she's married in the Philippines with kids. And I was like, excuse me? The religion over there, Catholicism, they don't believe in divorce. And the process of divorce over there is like 7,000 American dollars. Yeah, so before his surgery yesterday, because, the second kidney has cancer, they want to clean it out after 2 more months, like in March, they'll do another procedure for him, like radiation. First, they want to cut out all the cancer tumor. That's what they did yesterday. And then, so that will be his third procedure in 2 months where they do radiation in the cancer kidney side. One side have kidney stone, one side has cancer. The kidney stone, well, initially I think it was March when we were told we had COVID. He came home from work. He's a construction guy. They do houses and road. That's what his brother does too. They build like 3 houses on 148 where Eastgate is. And so he was working, and then he felt pain on his side. So he went into the emergency because it was so painful. They found it was a big one, a big stone on one side. And when they did an ultrasound, they saw the lumps on his other side. And at Overlake, they because of his insurance, something about this doctor who I looked up with him back in March, and saw that he was under the coverage of that insurance. So now he's transferred all over the place, and he finally is transferred to Swedish. And the doctor there, he also does robotic, so it's not invasive. There's no incision. It's a machine he sit in, and this guy, he maneuver on a screen with the laser to cut out. He's really upbeat. After his procedure yesterday at 9, when he checked in for the early morning, and he called me. He called me around. Then he said he made it at noon, 3 hours later. Then I FaceTime him because he would say, "Rub it in." I was like, "Rub what in?" Because he's in the hospital. You met him. We were sitting on a couch. Me and Jessica were fighting, and he was there. He was really into Jessica. Remember? This is back in 2016.
Oh, he's this tall guy?
Yeah, that's him.
In his mid-60s?
No, he's not 60 yet. But he's a chicken, so he might be 3 years older than you. Or 4. Chicken. Anyway, his daughter's a chicken too. Drive him to the hospital. But yeah, you met him, right? You now remember? That's Byron.
Yeah, I remember now.
He was so crazy about Jessica. That's how I met him. Because he was crazy about her.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's good news. He should be out by tomorrow. I tried to call him earlier, but they're taking for exercise and stuff.
Probably got just kidney stones from drinking too many energy drinks. Drinking things like Red Bull and Monster will give you kidney stones.
Seriously? He doesn't drink that. But I think he does like a lot of liquor though. Not that I know
Yeah,
of.
that's not good for you.
I think he might be a drinker. I don't know. I mean, I'm not close to him. I only drink coffee.
Or tea.
It has not Earl Grey. The box I had, this is Youthberry box. I just put the Earl Grey in here. I have 2 different. I got the Youthberry. You can try it too if you want. It's like strawberry. And then I got the Earl Grey in here too. And I jam it all in because I want to save some space, get rid of the box. See?
Yeah.
Naturally white tea. That's a Youthberry.
Yeah.
And I have some green tea from Tivana at my sister's in the bag too. I bought a whole bunch of green tea. I need a.
Well, this is my bag of a box of Earl Grey.
Yeah, I saw that at Safeway.
Safeway.
Yeah. Or Trader Joe.
I bought it at an import store down here in Ransom. There's an Asian store there.
Oh, by the way, last week I went to Vigua in Chinatown, where I visit the travel agency.
Yeah.
You were right. They have bánh cam.
They have who?
Bánh cam, rice wrapper. The one I like, the sweet one.
Okay.
You told me that a long time ago. Vigua has it. Oh, guess
I occasionally will look for it and I don't find it, but
they have it at down Chinatown, Seattle. They're next to all the Tet preserve and decoration for Tet. They're next to it. I think they ship it over during the New Year, the coming New Year. So they might not have it year round. But the owner of Vigua, he was like, "Yeah, I eat that every night." He eats that every night. That's why he shipped it over. And then I was like, and he was telling me how to eat it too. He said to warm it up. I'm like, no. Like microwave it a little warm. I say no. Are you telling me how to eat this? Come on! It's from Bun Gia, okay? Bun Gia is next to Mỹ Tho. You cannot.
I went to the Great Wall Mall down here in Renton. I don't know if you've ever been there.
I have.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
One time.
How long ago?
I was buying an iPhone, so it's probably 2015.
Yeah, I was going through there. It's kind of amusing. It seems to be half Vietnamese and half Chinese as far as the number of stores. And it was funny to see a video store there. All Vietnamese videos, DVDs and CD-ROMs and stuff.
They still have it?
It's funny. It's all in Vietnamese, everything.
You haven't gone to Little Saigon in California, right?
No. Last time I was...
I need to take you there. Since Toe is not coming, I need to take you there. Oh my God, that's like Little Vietnam in California. They have this place called...
Why do you say Toe is not coming?
Since she is not here. She's not coming this year because of COVID. I need to take you there and I met a friend, a Vietnamese friend. She's from California, Sue Yu too, because she wants to donate money to my favorite YouTuber, the one I sent you. So I've been talking to her, and she's from Little Saigon down there. She's a mortgage lender. She's really nice. So, oh, and she's an off year too. Younger than you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, but yeah, she's cool and she's single. I sent you a picture, but you're already married. I just want you to look at it. Yeah, you're already married, so. But I'm saying, since Toe is not here because of COVID, and I need to call her to tell her how that girl passed. Her name is Lee. This is how she passed. You'll be shocked. Oh my God, seriously. It's fucking confident. She's a tigress. Her year is a tiger. 86. She will wear high heels, jeans, a blouse. No jeans, right? But she wore jeans. She said if she went into this room, which you have been, it's like 200 people, right? Then she waited for an hour and a half. This is what Alex told me. He's full of shit, but I don't know if it's true. His girl is coming. But that's what she told him. I mean, I think they're a match made in heaven. So are you guys. I mean, you guys too. It's just... It's because Toe lack confidence. You understand? It has nothing to do with her response. It's her lack of confidence. This girl is very confident. She worked in a hair place for men. So that's how they met. She was washing his hair. Anyway, she came into the interview room, all right, with her stack of photocopy of everything, their conversation, all right. And then the question they asked her is just 4, and she's out within a few minutes. Just like Toe. They asked her, what's his name? What's your name? Where you met? How you met? She said, I met him on the street. Ho Chi Minh. His name is Alex. It. And my name is Lee, whatever. Done? Pass? Wow, everybody cried. Oh my God. I was like, seriously? I met him on the street. That's what she said. I'm like, did she really meet you on the street? She didn't meet you on the street.
Yeah, well, during that interview, they thought that I had used a service to find her, a matchmaking service, and she was extremely offended. And you know, she didn't speak really any English then. She still doesn't, or I think she understands more than she realizes, or more than she'll admit. But she's got so little confidence, she won't speak it at all.
Anyway, so this girl is full of confidence. All her friends and family were telling her to dress in Aoyai, traditional outfit, conservative. No, this girl wear high heels and jeans. Alex sold everything and moved to his mom's house, the waterfront property. Yeah.
Is his mom still alive?
Sadly, no. His mom died in 2017. I met her in 2016 when we came back from Vietnam. He brought me to his mom. I met her. She's a little woman, but she had a whole bunch of surgical procedure, tumors, and all the scars from her. She's very little too for a white woman. She is so small. His dad is Chinese. Died when he was born. He died of cancer. So Alex was raised by a single mom and his sister. His sister, she's a goat, which is like 3 years older than him, and she had back in the 1967. I think she developed, what you call? It's like polio. Back then. Polio. Yeah.
In the 70s, it was eradicated in the U.S.
One of her legs is kind of not even, but she's a knocker, man. Now, his sister, oh my God. His sister. Too bad, that she lacked confidence, but Alex is full of confidence.
Yeah.
Full of himself.
Yeah, sometimes confidence is a good thing, but too much confidence is a bad thing.
Yeah, because he's so full of confidence, he doesn't even want to have a job. And then he's crying all the time to me. Pathetic. And I was like, you don't need your old job, okay? You need to change with the environment. Right now, a lot of Uber drivers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like he doesn't know the.
So he doesn't manage the strip club anymore because.
That's not running right now.
It's closed down because of the COVID.
That's what I'm saying. Since he's been doing that kind of business since he's 18, that's all he wants. And I'm kind of like, you're crying about money, you got unemployment, you got stimulus, your rent is cut now because you live with your sister. So what's the big deal? You know what I mean? I don't talk to him as much because he cries. Not like a man.
Yeah, who freaking who, huh?
Yeah, do something about it or accept it. You know what I'm saying? If you want more money, there's so many ways. You don't need to stick to that profession since, economy right now does not favor that profession. Entertainment. Do something that society favor right now. Uber drivers. And there are a bunch of Uber driver of different companies, meaning Chinese Uber, Indian Uber. They have their own logo, they have their own name, and they hardly pay any taxes because it's all cash. And it's so simple. You just get a sticker, right? And you stick it on people's restaurant, and they call you when they're ordering that food, and you go and pick it. Okay, you create a sticker with your phone number, and you design a company. For example, let me call myself Rose's Cap. Okay, I call myself Rose's Cap. Very simple. It fit on a sticker. Rose's Cap. I have my friend Dave make 1,000 of those Rose's Cap, a sticky. Then I go to each restaurant and I say, can I stick this on your window? Because I deliver food, right? All right. If I'm in need of money, this is what I do. I stick it on 1,000 restaurants. You know, when somebody call in or they go order and they see my number, you know, they write it down. And then when they need me, you know, they call me, and then I pick it up. You know, I charge them a fee, $5. How hard can it be? Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then I even create my own freaking, you know, PayPal, you know, or whatever. How hard can that be?
Probably harder than it sounds.
No, it's simple. Ah. I've been doing a lot of, you know, businesses. Okay. Just like my own business right now. It's how much you want to generate. As a business person, it's very simple. Any kind of business I can do. It depends on how much I want to take in. I can generate, okay? Landscaping business, let's say that. For example, pretend my guy, if there's a guy, and he come to America and he doesn't have a job. I can generate a business for him, cutting grass. Very simple. 1,000 flyers I print out. I drop it at people's houses. I have my phone number. They call me to cut the grass. I charge $100 for the lawn. I accumulate money. All right, that's one business. If I have strength, okay? In the beauty business, like I'm doing now, it's the same thing. I get a really inexpensive place, you know, but with my business, it's because I had accumulated all that clientele, right? Any kind of business. For two, crying about not having money. Very simple. You know, I was talking to my YouTuber one time, okay? Because Leslie was trying to send money to him. And apparently it's very hard to communicate with this guy because he have another job, I think. You know, he do videotape, but he also have another job, right? People over there, when they do taping, filming, they have another job in the daytime. So he doesn't pick up the phone. She's trying to donate money to him, and he's not calling her back, and she's going through me, and I'm not, I live in America, so I don't know. I try to Zalo him too. He's not responding, whatever, but that's okay. It's not my problem, okay? So the point was, he was telling me, you know, since borders is closed, so there's a lot of tourists stuck in Vietnam. And he said that one of the tourists is a Frenchman who does not speak English or Vietnamese. And he ran out of money. And guess what? He's making a living over there. And two is a resident. Whereas he is a tourist without money. Guess what he's selling? Fried bananas. 50 cents. And he's making a living. And he only sell like early in the morning. My YouTuber tell me from 4 in the morning into 8 in the morning, 4 hours or something, I don't know, early in the morning, and he's done before the sun even rise, and that's how he keep himself alive, frying bananas. And he doesn't even speak the language. He just sell them. They give him money, and he doesn't even speak Vietnamese. And nobody speak French, because most people over there just learn English. You know what I'm saying? So they don't speak parlez-vous français. They only speak English or Vietnamese. But this guy is making a living selling bananas.
Yeah. Tyler keeps mentioning to me to come over there.
This is what you tell
or a restaurant.
Fuck her, okay? This is what you tell her. Next time, sell bananas. No need for a store, no need for investment. All you need is you put in $100 bananas for the whole week. Get yourself a freaking stand out where she's at, fry them and sell them. Get it moving. Then you put in the investment. When it rolls, you can get yourself a property. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it looks like she's waiting for you, because that's what the chicken does. They wait to get conglomerate, like in a group thing. Can't even stand on your own. It's like my mom. Unless it's like desperation, needing to feed the kids, then they'll initiate. But anyway, so, and also my aunt, you know, it looks like they have a lot of money or something, because what I want to say. Yeah, I can see your retirement age, selling potatoes.
Potatoes. They don't eat potatoes in Vietnam, do they?
Sweet potatoes. And
yeah.
taro potato. And I come back to Vietnam, I visit you and her, and you're frying potato on the street, and I buy them.
Yeah, she said before, we should open a restaurant.
Ugh. You know, okay. The only time I ever eat what she cooked back in 2009, it was nails. She's actually really good at making it, though.
Yeah.
We went to an open market, okay, at night. And she insists on paying, and I get mad at her. I'm like, no! But sister, she's a professor. At that time, she's working as a professor at the college, 2 miles or whatever distance she was saying. She was working at that time because she just got herself a job down there, so she had plenty of money. And I'm like, no, you are not paying. The one thing why I remember that incident back in August of, it was in August too, because during that time tickets is cheap, 2009. And I remember specifically that night that we went and get snails, and she cooked it for me when we came back, is because there's a big ass fight in the open market in Mỹ Tho. The husband and the wife were screaming and trying to kill each other at nighttime, scare the hell out of me. They were physical in the middle of the night. They were throwing stuff. I was like, oh my God. I never see something like that before, where everybody's witnessing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's funny.
It's not funny to me at that time. Scare me shitless.
Yeah. Well, she told me she didn't work as a professor anymore because it was too far away.
That's what you keep telling me. It is far away.
Yeah.
I
guess silly.
When we went back to Vietnam 2016, remember there was my cousin, the guy who brought the coconut? Remember him? The guy who got the coconut, the big guy who's always around my dad.
I think so. He's muscular.
Yeah. And then my dad wanted you to give all your money to him. Remember when we left for the airport? Remember?
I don't remember that.
Like, give all your change, the Vietnamese dollar, because we're leaving for the airport and we're not going to use the money. And I know you and me want to keep some, so we have souvenirs of American money. I mean, I have some. But at that time, my dad was like, give it all to that guy. I forgot what he is, what my cousin is. He's not in the 2009 pictures. But anyways, what happened was his daughter, she's also a school professor, but for high school, not for college. And she lived in the country, and she's still doing that. I thought I had American Vietnamese stuff. I thought I had the Vietnamese money in here because I kept some.
Yeah, I have one. I think I've got a couple of bills, smaller ones.
Yeah. Well, I guess the last trip to Vietnam, I took it out and I spent it. Because 2009, I brought home some. Now I can't see it. I thought I put in here, but I guess I brought it with me 2016 and spent it all. Oh, 2009, I'm so cute. Oh my God, look at that. In pink.
That you? I couldn't tell. All I saw was a shiny reflection.
Isn't that pretty?
Who is that?
That's me!
Oh.
My pink out eye. Out eye này. I'm and the shoe too. Where the hell is that shoes? God, that shoe is so that's like crisscross applesauce. Oh my God. Oh, look at this. The scenic view. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. With the watermill. Oh my God.
Oh, I know where that is.
Mỹ Tho, right? The restaurant?
Yeah, where we had the ceremony.
Oh, you too? You had your wedding there? Oh.
Yeah.
And look at it. Oh, wow. Damn you.
Right across from there, from that water wheel was where the picture was taken. Yeah, we walked past that.
Oh, so cute. Oh, look at that.
You didn't remember from the pictures I showed you?
I know you took a big ass picture, a portrait, and you bring it back to America. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, that was not in that place, but maybe I can bring my tablet, because that's where I have pictures.
Wait.
And then you can see it.
Your poster, your huge sign, where's it at? Where you hang it up?
Oh, it's on my wall. Bedroom.
It doesn't have the windmill?
The watermill? No, I don't think so.
I love that watermill. It's so... I took a whole bunch of pictures of it. Oh, is that me? Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, this is just some pond or whatever. It was mostly dry when we got there, but we had a torrential downpour and it filled up and became a pond.
Where?
Somewhere out in the country. We were riding in a taxi for like almost 40 minutes.
Oh, Byron said, going to a CAT scan. Feel crappy. Oh, I'm sorry. He's going to get his CAT done to see if the tumor is still there. Because he had a procedure.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
He inspired me to create a GoFundMe page since he say it's okay. Tired. He's tired. Poor guy. Well, the good thing is, to do a CAT scan, they can really see if there's anything going on.
Yeah.
Because they want to clear that shit. Where's the picture again? Let me see.
Wow,
Wow, you have
I
really
gotta go
nice.
back upstairs.
Okay. I know that you brought it home, and you brought it for me to look at last time, but I didn't look at it fully. But
Okay, so there it is.
oh wow! Oh my God, that's so beautiful. On a boat? Are you guys really on a boat?
Yep, we're floating. Water's only about knee deep.
You didn't get your pants wet?
No, there was well, some of the pictures show it, but it was kind of like I don't know. We huddled on this platform that had a roof over it. So there's like 5 of us all huddled in there while it was torrentially just pouring rain. And when it finally stopped, we almost had to wade through water to get out of there.
It looks good. So beautiful. Makes me want to get married. Who want to marry me?
Yeah, well,
Just for the picture.
just for the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get married for the picture. When I made a big one and I stand by myself, I remember my aunt, number 9, next to Too's house. She said, "Why are you standing there by yourself, like a princess by herself? You need a prince next to you." And at that time, when she asked me, and I was like, no impact, She shot bullets, no impact. It bounced and it went off. But now, years later, looking at your picture and thinking about what my aunt said, I'm like, holy cow! Okay?
Yep.
Oh my God, my nose running. Supposedly this is my new year clothes. My new pants. My new shirt for New Year. But I'm wearing it today. I have pink, yellow.
The fuzzy old lady sweater.
Old lady? All the kids are wearing this, okay?
It looks like one of those that the old ladies wear that keeps them warm and comfortable. And it's not meant to look good.
Excuse me, it is 35 degrees, so yeah, I want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
But all the kids were wearing them last year because I remember I ordered for them. My niece, Wayman, love this look. So every time we go to the store, Target, she's like, I gotta have one. So, and then on Hollister, order and take them to the mall, and I was like, oh. Yeah, but they only like black. They don't like colorful ones. And then I was...
Only black, huh?
Yeah, and they even wear it to the ball. The high school ball 2 years ago when they were having all those stuff. They wear like a white dress outside and they put a black thing like this over. I was like, seriously?
Yeah.
I was like, because it's so cold over here in November, you know what I mean? And they put these fleece over. I'm like, is that the look? A gown with this crap over them? I was like...
Yeah. Well, I remember at one time it was it was fashionable to wear like the little black dress, you know, the small dainty black dress with big huge boots, you know, like combat boots or hiking boots.
Yeah, it's still in style.
Okay.
Yeah, like shorts in boots. I wore those. Like you wear shorts, and then you got their snow boots.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about the look, I guess.
Yeah. I remember in Vietnam, I saw one young gal, she probably was 18 or 19.
Yeah.
And she had a snow parka on with a hood over her head, boots and gloves, and it was in the 80s.
Okay. I agree with you. I've been watching a lot of YouTube singing on the street. It's called Bolero. And they have this microphone box, and they push it around, and the guy's singing, and usually there's a girl next to him. And he's singing with that blasting. I don't know, you got on YouTube, and I show you. Anyway, so this girl from Hanoi, or from Ho Chi Minh, but she basically speaks a deep accent of the north. Anyway, she had the coat with a fur hoodie. I was like, really? And the temperature over there, everybody is wearing short sleeve. I know it's 80s over there. It's never, ever 30. But she was wearing a coat like that and walking around the street with it. And I'm kind of like, And underneath it is she has a dress, okay? So I'm kind of like, not that attractive. What's his name? I think his name is Julie or something. What's his name?
I've seen some videos. There's a guy who does a lot of singing and guitar playing.
Oh, yeah.
And he dresses like Jack Sparrow from the pirate movies.
Oh yeah, I saw that guy too.
He's obsessed with that actor that played Jack Sparrow.
Oh, I thought he was mimicking, what's his name? Oh, here. Oh my god. I love his voice. I mean, I like, okay, love is a strong word, but look at her. You see her?
I can see her, yes.
Oh, okay. But everybody is wearing short sleeve, and she's wearing this coat with the hoodie. Now that you mention it,
this gal had the coat all zipped up to her neck and the hood pulled over her head. Like she was freezing or something.
Okay, I am freezing because it's 35 degrees here. And I have my hoodie, and my nose is running. But that's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Because it's cold here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are so interesting.
Yes. That's one way to put it.
I could use a harsher word like weird.
Yeah. Well, you call me weirdo all the time, so.
Yeah. So, I guess.
But you say weirdo like it was a bad thing.
Because I don't do it, okay? Okay. Oh, another thing about Byron, you cannot visit him at this time, so.
Yeah, because he's in the hospital and there's COVID everywhere.
Well, also, okay, back in 2014, when my dad had his first AAA, the whole family was in ICU. But last year, when he had his repair AAA, I was the only one. I'm not even supposed to be there. They allow me. The head nurse allow me. The floor nurse allow me because I'm a translator.
Whatever works.
Well, my dad, and also I threatened them. I threatened them. You know how I threatened them? They were going to kick me out. I threatened them. I said, my dad is not going through with the procedure. He's in ICU prepping for tomorrow procedure. If I'm not here, he's not going to. And you can ask his surgeon too. Because it's postponed from August until December. You see, he's an old Chinese man. He's not going to take bullshit from you all, so you better let me stay here. That's how I got my way. Well, it's true, too. Because he is an old Chinese man. And he
speaks Vietnamese, not Chinese.
No, he speaks Chinese to his surgeon. And the floor doctor, too.
He knows Chinese, huh?
What?
I didn't know that.
He speaks 3 dialects. Mandarin, Cantonese, and Duzhou, which is us. And he, when he talk bad about us, he speak in Chinese to my mom. When he doesn't want us to know something, he starts speaking Chinese. He's so mean. I was like, what?
Oh, well, I guess that's where you learned it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You think I speak badly about you?
No, just the meanness.
Oh, what's the difference? Mean and bad, they're the same. So everything A-okay with you?
Yeah, relatively.
What's the other? What's the other unrelative?
Oh, it just gets tired of just hanging out at the house by myself. Just tiresome. That's how I ended up at that Great Wall Mall, just because, like, I went to the Tool Town next door to it to get something, and then why don't they just go in there just to pass some time? And it was pretty interesting. A little grocery store, and a banh mi place, and a pho place, and a spice and dried fruit place, Vietnamese, next to a bubble tea or part of the same business with a bubble tea place.
Wait, Great Wall Mall is isn't that in in the South End?
Yeah, South End. It's you take the same exit for IKEA that you would for the Great Mall, only you turn left and go south.
Oh, okay.
Blocks.
So it's not too far from your house because you're on the Renton Road, and so you just head down to exit 2 or something.
Yeah, you go down 167.
Oh yeah, the exit for Kent.
Yes.
Yeah, 167. Okay. Yeah, no, I haven't been there. My brother gave me this card. Apparently, it's so funny. Okay, I have to show you. Apparently, everybody's and then I have a new ATM card. Apparently, everybody is receiving their stimulus direct deposit.
Yeah, that's how I got mine.
He gets his in a card, $600.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Probably because he got his tax return that way.
No.
Because I got my tax return direct deposit, and then stimulus check came direct deposit.
Yeah. He has his direct deposit last time, and he is an exception. And he checked the balance on here, and it was, yeah, like I said. And it even have an expiration date, too, 24.
Yeah.
So, you know, he gave it to me, because he's not going to go out of the house. And I just give him $600. But what I'm saying is, like, what the heck?
Yeah, I've heard about it. People were getting debit cards for their stimulus check.
It's so strange.
Yeah.
And what do? You go to a bank and then you just withdraw it from any bank, or what?
You use it as a credit card.
Alrighty then. Yeah. Anyway, so I get $600 to spend before 2024.
Well, there's a restaurant there in that mall called Sauerkraut Fish.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Have you eaten it? Have you eaten it to do that?
I hate sauerkraut.
It's not sauerkraut, all right? It's not sauerkraut. It's just vegetable. You're talking about a different kind of sauerkraut prep by the Irish people, the Celtic people, the European people. Okay, this sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut is German. And it's fermented cabbage.
You're talking about the sauerkraut that is put onto the hot dogs, right? Which you never get, right?
Yeah, it's gross.
Which I put on. But this sauerkraut is not like that, all right? This is considered spinach. It's green. It's not white. They did not use the bottom of the leafy thing. They used the leafy thing instead of the bottom, all right? It's almost like tom yum soup. It's a little sour in the soup, like they put lemon in it, all right? And that leaf is chunked up, and the quantity in there is not that much. But you know, you man don't like anything that's green. Cilantro, you don't like. Onion, a lot.
I like cilantro.
Really? I recall you were telling me about something about back in the days. You were telling me what that green stuff. You were saying something about what don't you like in green stuff?
Oh, guacamole is that green stuff I don't like.
You're talking about avocado.
Yeah, avocados are okay. I can eat those. It's just the guacamole, the green baby goo, just is kind of gross.
I don't eat guacamole because that's Mexican. Every dip you have is guacamole. Chips and guacamole and all that guacamole deal.
Guacamole, not guacamole. Starts with a G.
Yeah, I know.
But it's like gross does. Gross starts with a G.
Oh, seriously?
But yeah, sauerkraut. They slice up the whole cabbage. It's a hard cabbage. It's about the size of a bowling ball. Sliced it up and ferment it.
Okay, that's a different thing.
Kind of like fermented and pickled.
Okay, the sauerkraut Chinese, it's not the same cabbage. All right, we're not talking about that white cabbage at all. This is over in Asian market or anywhere. It's called bitter vegetable, like bitter melon, but it's not really bitter. If you cook them fresh, they have a little bitter taste to it, like bitter melon. But it's like bok choy looking. I have it in the fridge, okay? if you, that's why they put it in a pot full of salty water, which is the fermented method, salt water, to get rid of that bitterness. And it's the stem look like bok choy, but bok choy does not taste bitter. This tastes bitter. That's why they fermented it with salt water. And then once it sits in the salt water for some times, they cut it up and they put it in with the is it tilapia? That's sauerkraut fish, because they couldn't use any other kind. Well, they use another kind of fish. They use cod also, but it's a little bit more expensive. Instead of $39.99 for one or two people, it's $49.99 with the cod. Okay, but the fish that we're gonna go eat there. The fish that they use at sauerkraut fish is homegrown in Yakima, and they drive over here, distribute it to all the sauerkraut restaurants to be eaten by us. The bad thing about this place, they have a little bone, so you better watch out in the fish. And then also their skin on the fish, the tilapia. I always take the skin off because the skin is black, you know. Tilapia come in two colors, pink and black. I like the pink one, but this one is black. So it's not really sauerkraut you're thinking. This is different. I know. They name it sauerkraut fish. It's very misleading.
Well, that's the name of the restaurant, is Sauerkraut Fish.
Yeah, but it's not American sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone in there because they
It
have.
still sounds really, really gross.
Yeah, but it's delicious. And it's really inexpensive too. Like I say, one or two people, $39.99. But when you put add-on like donuts and you add more stuff, like you get fried chicken on the side, it can end up to be $100. But if you just get the fish itself, and it's in a big bowl like this,
Yeah.
a pot like that, and you just eat. Maybe I invite. Oh, well, no, that place is not dine-in. Everything is to go right now.
Yep.
Once it open up, we can go.
Yeah, I went to the pho place. Got to go oxtail pho. And that was really good.
What about the stent? Because that's the one thing about oxtail.
Yeah, you got to eat the bone. You got
No,
to pull the meat off of the bone. Yeah.
no,
And there were slices of brisket in there too. So it
no.
was brisket and oxtail pho.
The reason I don't get oxtail is that the scent is so strong.
Oh, the stench, the smell.
And so,
It smelled good to me.
because they
I
put,
didn't.
because it's
It
prepared.
didn't smell bad.
Well, because they add a lot of condiments, but oxtail I try to stay away. Well, firstly, it's very fatty. All right, very very juicy. The marrow from the bones, okay, and the fat from the bones. Men love oxtail. I try to stay away from oxtail because oxtail is stinky. Anyway, okay. And when you prepare oxtail, you put in an instant crock pot to cook that ahead of time. All right. But that is strong stuff because I ordered that over at Pho Hoa, right? No, not Pho Hoa, Pho Thai, and it's Korean owned. Man, they don't know how, because it's owned by the Korean, and they hired the Vietnamese worker in that place. No. Yesterday, I ordered some mì hải sản over at Papaya at Crossroads. It's to go. And the international student who was working there, she told me, don't let them catch you eating inside where there are no chairs, because they find you. Well, it's to go. Everything's to go. But the
Yeah,
late,
one of my favorite places down here at the bottom of the hill is Papaya, a Vietnamese restaurant. I love their. They have a beef stew. It's really good.
yeah. Sadly, the owner of both of those places is divorced. So that place now belongs to her ex-husband, and the one at Crossroads is hers. And ever since the divorce, oh my God, she wear like diamond earrings, bigger than these, twice that size. He left her. She told me. I asked her. I said, "How are you doing?" And she said, "That papaya is no longer mine. It's my ex-husband now." I was like, "What?" I didn't know you're divorced. And I look at her earrings because she cut her hair like a boy. You know what I mean? And I was like, I see this big ass earring on her. I mean, is it this size? Yeah. It's the size of my earring, but mine's not diamond. But it's that big. And then she had a whole bunch of ear holes too. And I was like, somebody is feeling insecure.
Could be. Yeah.
Yeah, every time you're divorced from your Vietnamese husband, freak, you diamond up. In a bad way. And her heels too. But she doesn't work there anymore. She stayed home and she hired the international student to work for her. Because she has a new boyfriend now. He's from Vietnam. Because he worked there one day. And they were really sweet to each other. But he looked like a low life to me, okay? This Vietnamese guy and her. And they were really sweet. Well, she was sweet to him. She was training him how to make pho and bánh mì and stuff. And I was like, I looked at him and I'm like, no thank you. Sort of. Because the Vietnamese man, you know, and they're who just came from Vietnam are not attractive. Because they have that ruggedy look.
The ruggedy look?
You know, all sunburned with all those lines. They're not like white American people, you know. Our skin is kind of soft and smooth. Because of the winter over here, the snow, you know, the temperature preserve our skin. Over in Vietnam, it's 80 degrees it's over there, and so they're all ruggedy, and they're always in short, and so, you know. It's like my cousin. The look like this.
Yeah, out in the sunlight all the time.
Yeah. The burnt look, the brownish. I mean, yeah, it's healthy looking, but that guy, he did not look good. That guy, I don't know. He looked devious. He has the look that say, I'm after your money. What do I know? What do I know, right? Maybe it's a blessing for her because, you know, she's in love and she's in a new relationship since her husband left her. Jerk. Ah. What? You're so bored. Okay. Well, I'll get off the phone.
I need to get up and move around.
Yeah, I'll get off the phone. You go and do your stuff. Fix the house.
Alrighty. Bye.
Bye. Bye.